Good morning. Palestinian militants have fired more rockets at Israeli cities after Israel carried out dozens of airstrikes on Gaza overnight. This amateur video shows a wedding ceremony in Israel turn to chaos as a rocket attack forces the guests to run for safety. Gaza claims at least 25 Palestinians have been killed in the recent hostilities. The military wing of Hamas has warned that all Israelis are now targets. Every passenger flying in or out of the UK is now advised to make sure electronic devices in hand luggage are sufficiently charged to be switched on. The Department for Transport says the checks already applied to flights between the UK and the US will now be rolled out onto some other routes. The US announced the new security measures last week, apparently in response to a terror threat. Brazil is braced for trouble after their World Cup dreams ended in a shattering 7-1 defeat to Germany last night. Riot police made several arrests after the match as they controlled scuffles in and around the fan zones. One national paper called it the most humiliating day in the nation's history. Well, I'll be back with the lunchtime news at 1:30. Until then, have a good morning. Bye-bye.
What's in store for today? ITV Local Weather, sponsored by CenterParcs.
Hello, good morning. Well, we saw lots of rain yesterday, plenty of lively weather, around 15 millimetres of rain in some locations across our region. And as we move towards the weekend, there is more rain in the forecast too. A bit of respite today, though. More about that in a second. But first, let's have a look at the pressure chart. You can see this warm front approaching from the North Sea. This is going to build the clouds through the day tomorrow, and some of us will see more rain. So that's in store as we head through the next 24 hours. But before it arrives, plenty of sunny spells through this afternoon, staying dry everywhere and feeling nice and warm in any prolonged sunshine, although it will be fairly breezy as we head through the rest of today. Highs of 21 degrees Celsius, 70 in Fahrenheit. Staying dry through this evening and overnight, so some late evening sunshine to come, especially with these breaks in the cloud. But we will see the clouds start to build ahead of that warm front from the east. So for parts of Warwickshire and Staffordshire, a little bit cloudier there, but mild everywhere. So it's in those locations tomorrow morning that we'll begin to see some outbreaks of rain. West is best if you're after sunshine, and that's the situation as we move into the afternoon, and highs tomorrow of 23 degrees Celsius.
ITV Local Weather, sponsored by CenterParcs.